Monday. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and we're going to do Monday energy predictions. We're going to start from Aries, and then we're going to go to Pisces. Let's get started. So first we're going to look at the energies around your love life. Then we're going to look at the energies around your monies today. All right, so Aries love life. I'm not going to take those. That doesn't feel right. Okay, Aries, we've got the Four of Wands, Temperance, and today I'm using this really cute Golden Girls deck. So, you know, we'll see what Blanche has to say this morning. The Empress and the High Priestess. I'll leave it there. Well, this Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck. Aries, you are really, really wanting right now this sort of like grounded sense of home. Maybe you're wanting a relationship right now, or you're just really like idealizing it and you're trying to manifest it into your life. However, Aries, it's really important that while you're doing this manifesting, because Aries, you out of all the signs are one of the most powerful manifestors. And the reason for that is that all of this like Aries like beginning energy that you have is like blessed, or I don't know, lucky, however you want to put it, with creation energy, with, you know, starting energy. So Aries, when you set out to manifest something, it usually works. But I want you to find some balance this week or today, because there's a whole lot coming. Good things. But you're gonna need all of your like wits, and you're gonna need like your senses and all of the like energy that your Aries energy, your knowledge, you're gonna need everything, because there's something really great coming with your love life. But it's really important that you don't just focus on that, because of the really great things that are coming are not just within your life, your love life. Yeah. So we've got the Knight of Swords. So there's so much that's going to happen, or the energies are opening up today for these amazing things to happen. You just have to make sure that you get that rest that you need, that you know, don't take on too much work at once, Aries. You're really good at that. You're really good at getting work done, but this is not the time. Today is not the time for you to like take on every single project. Do what feels easy, because usually for Aries, what feels easy is actually like average for everybody else. Let's look at your money. We got the Five of Pentacles, the Star, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Aries, you're coming out of a period where you have felt financially like there have been difficulties. That's the Five of Pentacles. Financially, you felt like there have been difficulties. It's been hard. You haven't felt like you've been able maybe to catch a break. But that's changing today. The energy around it, because remember how I said you have all this manifestation energy? Well, if you use it today, you can alchemize it into the ending or like the shifting of a difficult situation. You perhaps have, you know, been working really hard. I just got this like image of somebody for the past year, and there's something about like a store that faces the street. Maybe somebody works at, this is a very specific message for someone, works at like a storefront or something. The difficulties that have been happening with that are changing. I mean, for everybody, but Aries, you could also be thinking about travel or planning, or, you know, even thinking about like changing your job, changing the department you work in, or even changing your like line of work. There's so much today, Aries, of this energy for you to really like, with that Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. There's a lot for you to, you know, move with. A lot of energy is behind you, and a lot of blessings, because you've got both the Star and the High Priestess, and this is spiritual blessings. Cute. Okay, Aries. Aries, do you want do you want an oracle card for the day? Let's get you an oracle card. Be right back. Okay, Aries, I'm back. We're gonna pull an oracle card for your week from the Green Witch Tarot deck. Or it's not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck. All right. So Aries weekly energy. Success. Okay, Aries, this is what your whole reading was about today. Your ability to manifest, your having, taking balance, finding a sense of balance because all of these things are coming in. Well, this is what is happening this week. You have success. With the peppermint, like that's just so much bright energy that brings us up and makes us, feel happy, makes us feel refreshed. And that's what you got. There's a refreshing sense to your money, to your love life, to your everything. Cool. Okay, Aries, come back tomorrow. We look at your money and love energies for the day every Monday through Friday. Usually, Aries, I do these readings like in separate videos, but I have a whole lot of responsibility in my life right now. So this is what I can do. We can go live every day. Okay. I'm going to take a time stamp and we're going to move on to Taurus. Good morning, Taurus. Happy Monday. We're going to be looking at your love life, the energies around your love life today, and the energies around your monies. Let's get started with your love life. We've got the Nine of Cups and the Page of Swords. Let's take those two. Interesting. We've also got the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Swords on the other side of it. Nine of Cups, Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords. So there could be an air sign here, Taurus, that you're working with or you're interested in, or there's some romantic stuff. And it seems possible that something ended or something is starting to end, or you're realizing that it's time for you to be alone or to change a situation. We're on Taurus right now. But with your love life today, you might be in your feelings a bit with that Ten of Cups and Nine of Swords. If that is happening today, I encourage you, Taurus, to find ways to enjoy the world on your own and find ways to make the changes that you need to in a way that you feel safe. Because you can avoid this energy today. You don't have to feel like that about your love life. Let's pull one more card for this Nine of Cups, because I feel good about that energy for you. You got the Eight of Pentacles. See? So there's the energy today for you to be happy within your work, within the things that you have. And that work doesn't have to be going to an actual job. It can be what you do around the house. It can be your schoolwork. It can be your work towards whatever it is that makes you happy. But you don't have to do this today. You can, if that's what helps. I'm not going to argue with you about it, but it's not necessary. Okay, let's look at your money. We've got the Tower, don't worry. Sunrise, the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, this is good, and the King of Wands, okay. An Empress at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, your money, first I'll say this is an oracle card in this deck because this dog deck has oracle cards that I just mixed in with the 78 tarot. So yeah, it's possible that there's a change that you don't see coming today, but I think it might be a good change. It might not be easy or the one that you predicted or the one that you necessarily want in this moment, but with this sunrise energy, whatever in your finances is being difficult, whether that be a job, a boss, or you just feel blockages to making money, there's the energy for that to change today. Like I said, if you don't stay in that Nine of Swords energy from your love life, then you move into this King of Swords energy. And that King of Swords energy is going to go get the money. Even if there's this tower, you know, the tower is always unexpected. But Taurus, you're so grounded within your sense of self that it's going to be okay. It might not be the easiest. You also have the Ace of Wands. And then after that, you have the King of Wands. So whatever is happening today, like, I'm very sorry if it is difficult. I'm very sorry if it's like unexpected, but you do have the capacity and the ability to change, or like to like have control over the route of how this change happens. But the key is staying out of your feelings today. Okay, let's pull a card to find out the an oracle card for the energies for your week. Let's give it a shuffle. Wholeness, Taurus. Look at that. That is like, it's the number 33A. So if 33 has any meaning to you, or threes, or if you see it anywhere, just know that there's like spiritual energy that is helping you. But today, or this week, it's really important that you just focus on your growth. You focus on blossoming. Sorry about the siren in the background. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and this is just a loud place. It seems very peaceful with the plants, but I actually live in a quite busy place. Yeah, but just focus on growth, focus on building, focus on growing, focus on sweetness, and bringing and developing that for yourself, not needing it from a job, from a person, from a relationship, because work's looking good today, money's looking good, and you can bring that energy into the entire week if you want. But it is your choice, Taurus. You do have a lot of choices here. Sweet. Okay, let's move on to Gemini. I'm going to do a quick timestamp. Okay. Happy Monday, Gemini. We're going to take a look at the energies around your money and your love life today. And then we're going to pull an oracle card for the week. Okay, so this is for your love life. We've got the Six of Cups, the King of Cups. This is good. And because we're not in Mercury retrograde, I don't think anything's in retrograde right now. This is a good thing. When we have the past and we're in retrograde, not the best. Okay, so this Six of Cups and this King of Cups, and you've got this Ten of Pentacles. So it seems as if there is a relationship or a romantic prospect that is coming back today. Either you have a history with them, or you like want to make some history with them. But there's someone or someone's or something coming back into your life today that is gonna lead, if you let it, Gemini, will lead to this sense of like stability and a sense of grounding in the material world. It's possible that at your job, Gemini, there might be somebody or like a romance, possibility for romance. I will say that if you are in a power position over someone, if you're someone's boss or supervisor, and you want to be romantically involved with them, just be cautious, just be thoughtful, just like, make sure you don't lose your job. That's what I'm saying. Make sure that you are not so excited about a romantic prospect in the workplace that you get in trouble. Let's pull some clarification for this King of Cups, and then we're going to pull a card for the Ten of Pentacles, because I want to see how those work together. Oh, okay. Well, they came out together. For the King of Cups, we've got the Six of Wands, and for the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of sixes here. We've got 1, 2, 3 sixes, and some pentacles. It's possible that the internet, maybe you're getting onto an app or something, and you're meeting people, a dating app, or the person or persons you're interested in work on the internet or are somehow associated with the internet, like they're content creators or something. go for it is what I'm saying. I mean, be careful. Don't put your safety or anybody else's safety at risk. But I mean, if I were you, if this was my deck, like, bring those feelings that you have from the past, and it might even be time to talk to a person. If you've been crushing on somebody for a while, there's the energy today for you to talk to them. Maybe you don't have to tell them exactly how you feel, but you could, say hi or smile, or, add them on Instagram or TikTok or something. Cool. Okay, let's pull some cards for your money. We got the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and you've got the King of Cups, Gemini. The High Priestess, the Nine of Cups, we'll take one more, and another Six of Wands. Gemini, how are you doing this? You're very psychic today. So there's your Four of Wands energy, which is stability. And your Queen of Cups, which is creation, it's beauty, it's being in control of your heart energies, really, because sometimes our heart energies can get us very distracted. But today with your money, there's a lot of energy for things to stabilize. If there has been like just a lot happening, a lot coming in, maybe some confusion, there's just the energy for you to take that, to understand it, and then to create what you want. This could be you're at a job and, maybe it's a hectic day. Maybe there's a supervisor who is putting you on blast about something. But don't worry about this, Gemini. Stay grounded, because it's very possible that you need this job to like pay your rent. And sometimes we have to work at places or do things to pay our rent that are not like our first choice. But hey, it's better than like, not being able to pay your rent. And remember today, Gemini, that you have a lot of psychic ability. You have a lot of psychic energy open and available to you. So use it. Could be a fire sign here too. And if there is a fire sign, just be careful. And I would recommend just watching what you say, watching your tongue around them, because it might not be they might take what you say and turn it into something it's not, because that's what that Six of Wands energy gave us. And for your oracle card for the week, you've got Ritual. It's number 10. And I'll say that like corn in my, so I have a shamanic practice, and in my shamanic practice that is associated with my culture, corn is very, very important to us. Corn is life. So what this is giving for your week, Gemini, is life. If you see the number 10, or like anything that's coming to completion, know that you've got like spiritual help there. And maybe eat some corn. Maybe that'll work really well for you. I don't know. Okay, let's move on to Cancer. I'm gonna grab a timestamp. Okay. Happy Monday, Cancer. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your Monday energy forecast for your love and money. Let's take a look at the energies around your love life today. We've got the King of Wands, we've got the Ten of Swords, the Chariot, and Judgment. Cancer, it's really possible that there is a situation, could be a relationship, but doesn't have to be an entire relationship. Something needs to change here. You need to make a change, Cancer. In your readings this past week or so, there has been some energy around smothering, like emotionally smothering, perhaps you emotionally smothering someone, or someone being emotionally smothered. But I really encourage you to maybe take a look at why you feel like you need to smother the person, or why they are smothering you. And Cancer, like, this is one of your cards, the Chariot. Your other card is the Moon. And when a sign comes up in their reading, that means that there's a lot of like spiritual energy that is moving the reading along, but also moving you along. Use your discernment in your love life, because the King of Wands is great, Cancer. The King of Wands has this stability. The King of Wands can bring us in a calmness when there's been conflict, or when the ground feels like it's shifting under us. The King of Wands can bring in that fire, passion, energy, and create something stable. But in this situation, I really think it's important for you to just like, I mean, look at Blanche. Look at her face. And if you don't know who Blanche is, this is the Golden Girls. It's an American TV show, or was an American TV show. Yeah, so just remember that your heart can get a little distracted sometimes by your worries, by what you think might happen, or how you think this person might, or persons might feel about you. But it doesn't have to be that way. This is clarifying judgment. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So what does this mean? Well, the Ace of Swords, it's a sharp cutting energy, but it is, you know, it's a number 1, and in tarot, that means the energy is not as complex as, for instance, a number 10, which we do have. But to clarify this judgment, yeah, just reach out to people, have some fun, work with people, just interact with others in a way that feels generative. And then for your love life, and when I say others, I mean somebody that's not like a primary partner or whomever might be feeling smothered. Or if you're feeling smothered, find people, other people to interact with. Yeah, and just have some fun today and let that energy come in. Different energy, new energy towards your love life. Okay, let's look at your money, Cancer. Ooh. We're not gonna take all of these, Cancer, because this is, well, maybe. Take the top 3, and then we'll just pull some more. Cancer, your energy has been really strong in these readings over the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So if that's what you're feeling, if you can find some time to relax, to take some deep breaths, drink some water, I recommend it. For your money, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, don't worry about that, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so let's talk about this Hanged Man first. The Hanged Man is a lot like a butterfly in a cocoon, and you're in stasis, and you're kind of learning and growing and changing, and sometimes that's not the easiest. Sometimes you have to come apart before you get put back together in this new form. But you got it, Cancer, because in terms of your money, there's something new that is happening. It might take some transformation. It might take some patience. It might take you changing. But with this King of Pentacles energy and this Ace of Pentacles energy, along with the Seven of Cups, oh my gosh, Cancer. There's opportunities today that are opening up for you. There's a lot of opportunities. You just have to reach out to them. But before you do that, just take some time. Be in this Hanged Man energy for like an hour today, or, you know, a little bit more than that. Just like think really hard about what you want, and then what that's going to bring you later on. And what the potential consequences of that can be. Because the thing with the Seven of Cups energy is that there's so many things we can have that are open to us, but if we like either choose the wrong one, because if you look close, that's like a little devil. You can choose the wrong one, or choose too many, or, you know, just something that might not be the easiest. I like this for your money. Let's pull one more for the King of Pentacles. You've got a lot of kings here this morning, Cancer. The Two of Swords. Yeah, so just make sure that you're not so distracted by the one thing that seems really great that you want in terms of money options, and you'll be good today. Trust yourself, Cancer, you have a really strong intuition. You have a really strong heart that is huge, you know, gentle and soft, but really big. So just when you're with your money, make sure that you're not leaning too hard into that big heart and that you're looking at the whole situation. In terms of an oracle card for the energy for this week for you, Cancer, we've got communication, the P. Number 2. So if you see number 2 this week, that's a sacred number for you. But also, this is about, do you see how that P has all of those, or the P pod has all those P's in it? This is about thinking and holding the energies of all the possibilities and then making a choice. See how there's only like 4 little P's out of the pod? So making a choice as to what you're gonna open up today. And asking questions and communicating what you need, Cancer, is really important this week. Cute. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Timestamp 26, 23. Good morning, Leo. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your daily money and love energies predictions. So we're going to take a look at the energy around your love life, and then we're going to take a look at the energy around your monies. So let's get going. Okay, Leo, we've got the 3 of Cups for your love life. Cute. This is a good way to start Monday. Let's keep pulling. The World, the 5 of Pentacles, and let's get one more. Leo, it looks like there's a love situation. I don't want to start anybody's day like weird, but it is possible that somebody might be recovering this weekend from having found out this weekend that they got cheated on, or there was some sort of like emotional betrayal. If that is you, A, I'm really sorry because I've been cheated on and it's not great. B, if you have been cheated on and you go and you find help and emotional warmth from people who can help or that love you or care about you, your heart's going to be okay today. That's not your situation. If you are single or have not been cheated on, it's really important today within your love life, within your romantic world, that you go and find someones to hang out with, to spend time with. If you're single, then maybe if you go out, you might meet somebody or be inspired to talk to somebody in a way that you hadn't before. If you're not single and you're in a relationship, then go out and just have fun with your friends, because that's going to contribute to the wellness of your love life. It is important, though, that you keep your eyes open. That could be keeping your eyes open when you go out, like for safety. It could be within your relationship and keeping your eyes open, like, how is this person, this partner of mine interacting with me? Yeah, let's pull another card for this 5 of Pentacles, get some more information. I mean, it's possible that there's an ending coming, or today, or there has been an ending, but there's also a new beginning that's waiting for you. That's clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is this card that has this energy of like despair associated with the material world. So that could be money, but this is a love reading, so it's like people you interact with in the material world. And not being able to reach out and get the things that are being offered to you. That's the 5 of Pentacles energy. But with this Ace of Cups, remember that any ending that might happen or any change within your love life or like a cycle shifting, as long as you, Leo, are able to pay attention to the possibilities, keep your eyes open, then your heart's going to be okay today. You have this under control. Let's look at your money. Ooh, they're not going to take this. More shuffling. Okay, Leo. We've got the Ace of Cups. This is your second Ace of Cups, Leo. How did you do that? You're very psychic today. The Five of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Chariot, and let's just take these two. The Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got two fives, Leo. From your love reading, the Five of Pentacles, and then in your money reading, the Five of Wands. So let's talk about that for a second. The five energy in tarot, yeah, there is this conflict. There's a sense of tension or fighting or, you know, betrayal, stuff like that. But also, I really want you to remember that in tarot, the energies of a card are associated with the number. So the higher the number, the more energy, the more complexity around that energy. But you're in the five energy today. So the difficulties that might come, remember that it's only a five. Yeah, it might not be easy, but it is only at five. If you had a bunch of tens today, then we would be having a different conversation. But you've got within your money the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, all of these things that indicate there's space for you to persevere through the difficulties. And if you're able to just keep an open mind, because that Page of Cups is open mind energy. That's kind of like being the teenager, the creation, the wanting and knowing and being moldable in terms of like how you interact with your finances. Yeah, there's a change that might need to happen with the Chariot. There's also a possibility there's a Cancer involved. But as long as you're able to really focus, like the Hermit doesn't necessarily mean always being alone. That can mean being introverted and being thoughtful and reflecting on lessons that you learned in the past. With your Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, I think there's a lot of energy for you to make money, and to feel grounded in that, and to feel like the job that you're working in is actually taking you where you want to go. You might not be working in the job that you want to be working in forever, but there are skills and things for you to pick up on today. So if you're feeling tension within work or whatever, remember, Leo, that all of your wisdom and knowledge and everything that you're learning from the past and now is going to bring you into the career that you do want to have. So you don't have to worry about that. Leo, as a sign, you're very much able to influence the world and influence people to shape it how you want it to be. And that's a strong skill. So use it today, but use it in like, you know, a soft, gentle way. And as I say that, your oracle card for this week is Refinement, the Delilah card, and number 42. So if you see number 42 today, or if you see a 6, because 4 plus 2 is 6, today or this week, just know that like there's like helping spirit, like energy, to move you through whatever situation where you're seeing those numbers. But really this week, just be your best self. Be the version of you that is thoughtful and considerate, but also strong, knows what you want, and makes good financial decisions. Because the Queen of Wands, yeah, she has her like material world goods. And when I say she, I don't necessarily mean like a single gender. It can be anybody with that attribute. But yeah, the Queen of Pentacles knows what it is that she wants, and she gets it, and she holds on to it. And that's your energy today, Leo, if you choose it. You could also choose to stay in the Five of Pentacles. I mean, if that's what you want, then I'm not gonna give you trouble about it. Sometimes we all need to have those feelings. Okay, let's move on to Virgo. Good morning, Virgo. Happy Monday. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your Monday love and money energies predictions forecast. So we're going to take a look at your love life, and then we're going to take a look at your monies. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Virgo, there's a transformation that needs to happen in your love life. That's what the Two of Pentacles is. Well, it's usually the Two of Pentacles is transformation and change and balancing all that, typically with a money thing, but this is a love reading. So I'm going to say there's something that needs to change or transform. It's also possible that you might be dating two people, which if you're polyamorous, cool, but just make sure everybody knows. Because this King of Swords energy can really be painful. It can be painful for you, or it can be painful for someone else. And the reason that I say that is that you've got the Six of Swords. And Blanche, if you know Golden Girls, it's an American TV show, but Blanche is there. And Blanche is like the grounded one in the show. She's the one who is, you know, making these like kind of financial decisions type stuff, or just material world things. So in your love life with the King of Swords and the Six of Swords, I just really want to say that to be gentle with other people and the things you say, because there's a possibility that you can lead them into some choppy waters with your words associated with your love life. You've also got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is hanging on too tightly. So if you have a belief or even a relationship that you are hanging on to really tightly and it doesn't feel like the right one, or you're not safe, I mean safe emotionally, spiritually, physically, any of the ways, then there's the energy for you to start the process of changing it. And changing it could be a new relationship, but it could also just be talking through a situation, going to couples counseling, or you personally going to therapy. Well, as I was clarifying the King of Swords, we got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so be gentle with your heart. Create the loving situations that you want, because you do. I mean, literally, if you look, she's got the like sea at her feet. This is the world being presented to you if you move with this transformation in your love life. I mean, if that transformation is ending the relationship and you moving out of choppy waters, know that this energy is coming. And this is all available for you today. This isn't like, oh, next week there's Queen of Cups energy. No, there's Queen of Cups energy for you right now, today. But that is contingent on how you are interacting with other people. Virgo, it's the sun. See? So your love life can get really great today. Okay, let's look at your money, Virgo. Ooh, okay, we've got the Knight of Swords, Justice. Could be a Libra involved with your money, Virg. Take these. We've got the Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. You got a lot of swords energy today, Virgo. So be careful with your tongue. Also be defensive and protective of your money. If you're signing a contract today, or doing something with like the law, or even starting a new job, you don't necessarily have to be signing a contract with the job, but you know, starting something new, I want you to be really protective and thoughtful about the things you're signing, about where your money is going. Know what's happening with it. If you feel like at work today, or however like you're making your money, if you feel like you need to be defensive of yourself, I want you to take a step back, because I mean, yeah, there's always this possibility that if you pop off at your supervisor or something, that you're not going to have a job later. But more so, there's this possibility that it will cause you a lot of anxiety if you're just like, because Virgo, you really, really like knowing what's going to happen and being organized, and the whole zodiac appreciates you for that, because you keep us on track a lot. But there's this potential, if things don't work out, or if things are not easy or just aren't happening the way that you want them to at your workplace, then that's going to happen. And I really think that has to do with your feelings, not necessarily the like financial situation you're in. Because if we got the Five of Pentacles, I would be more worried about you losing money, losing out on money. But really, this is more about your feelings and your emotions towards the money that you're making, and you know, maybe not being able to see what's still there, ways that you can still make money. It's important that you lean on today other people within your community and your support, or like your coworkers. Maybe you can delegate some work if you've got too much of it, but communicate yourself, be clear, be wise in the sense that you're applying the knowledge that you had from previous jobs or previous financial experiences, and you're applying that to what's happening right now. You're being thoughtful. You are reading between the lines of the contracts, or even being, you know, considering like if there's somebody that you're working with and you know that they're not always direct, then ask more questions. You know, do what you need to do to have some more like control, I guess, over the situation. I don't know. In this life, we don't, when we think about control, you know, it's very limited in the ways that humans have control over this material world. So if that is the case, find small ways to get control. Okay, Virgo, let's pull an oracle card for your week. We've got desire, number 3. So if you see number 3 around anywhere, know that that's like a sacred number for you, or that there's like good luck or something important associated with that. Which is this, like the lettuce card. So lettuce has a lot of water in it, and that water is imperative to making it a healthy vegetable, or a vegetable that's like full of life. So I want you to keep yourself refreshed, whether that be actual water or like emotional water, anything like that. I really want you to focus on keeping yourself refreshed, and like your personal emotional leaves like healthy and bright, things like that. Okay, Virgo, thanks for watching. We're gonna move on to Libra in a second, but first I'm gonna get some shuffling in. So this will just take a few moments. Almost done. We're gonna do another deck. And maybe this is like some ASMR or something, the sound of the shuffling. Maybe I'll make you an ASMR video. In a few weeks, I'll have more time to like work on this channel. And so I have some ideas for content, but I think y'all may really be into. But if you have any ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments. And if you have any requests for content or things you want to see, I think I'm going to be talking more about my life and like my knowledge about spirituality and how that applies to like the modern everyday person. Obviously with like a lens towards queer people, because I'm a queer person and this is Queer Astrology Tarot, but will be applicable to everybody. Okay, one more deck to shuffle, and then we're gonna get back to Libra. We're gonna start with Libra, I should say. right, we're gonna get started with Libra. Timestamp. Okay. Hi Libra, I'm Clear Astrology Tarot, and this is your Monday money and love energies predictions. So we're gonna get started by looking at your love life, and then we're gonna look at your money, and then we'll pull an oracle card for the energies for you this week. Okay, Libra, coming in strong. We've got, for your love life, the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, Death, don't worry about that, and the Moon. First off, I'll say if there is a Scorpio or a Cancer involved, just be mindful of them in general. But it looks like you need some rest, or we're gonna look at this from two perspectives. The first one is that it's time for rest because what might be happening in your relationship or how you are viewing love and romance is not leading you anywhere, and is in fact making you feel kind of like stuck, maybe confused. And there's this energy for you today to take what is difficult, because that's what death is. Death is the death card in tarot, I should say. It is this energy of, yeah, endings. Maybe you didn't want it, but it is a natural part of life, of a cycle, of anything. So with the death card in your love life, if you're feeling like you're not rested, you're overwhelmed, do some meditation. Or if you read tarot cards, pull some tarot cards. But something around like mysticism is going to help you today. Could even be just like this, watching an astrology reading. But it is time, like you need to take a step back for your own well-being and any lessons that you learned from previous relationships. Apply those now, but really just take some time, because the moon, it's not just, things being hidden from us. The nighttime is a very special time when the energies change, so that the energies in this world change, so that the energies from, the spirit world, different energies can come in. So I have a shamanic practice from my culture, and within my belief, my spiritual beliefs, we believe that different times of the day have different energies associated with them. And at night is the time when we do different, like more intense rituals, because there's more space for the deities or like gods or however you might look at it, to connect, because the veil, as you might say, is thinner. Now we're going to talk about it from this other perspective. It's possible that somebody has gotten cheated on, is being cheated on, or is doing the cheating, but I think it's more of somebody who has been betrayed emotionally. I'm very sorry if that's happening. I also got cheated on like a little over a year ago, and that shit was hard to process. But Libra, you're strong, and you're gonna be okay. And you might be blaming yourself a little bit. You might be like, oh, I had my eyes closed. Why wasn't I paying attention to this situation? Because there's something for you to learn in it. That could even be about yourself. I mean, I'm not saying that you getting your heart broken is about, learning, but there can be some purpose in difficult things in life. Let's pull another card to clarify this Two of Swords. Two cards. We've got the Five of Swords and the Tower. Libra, embrace the changes today within your love life. And think about a tree, and a tree that has leaves, and those leaves fall off during the autumn, and they decay, and they can become nutrients for the tree for the next spring, for the next cycle of blooming. So if your heart is hurting right now, especially if you did not anticipate what was happening, especially if you're surprised, you take the time that you need to take care of yourself and your emotions. But when you can move past it or have some other emotions, which is available for you today, you know, embrace that, because that's going to help your heart. Okay, let's look at your money. We've got the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, don't worry about the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and another Two of Swords. Ooh, but we have the Ace of Cups at the top of the deck. So all of you were thinking and sort of like obsession with what is happening in your love life, I think is affecting your material world. And you're like, oh, if there was a tower in my love life, then maybe there's going to be a tower in everything. And that's a fair feeling, you know? But it doesn't have to be real. I know, Libra, that your heart might be hurting right now. And it sucks. But if you are able, like I said, you know, opening your eyes in your relationship, but also opening your eyes with, you know, how that's affecting your finances, bro, there's like the best energy for money, excuse me, that can come in today. Like this happening today, you starting a new financial project, you applying for something, you you know, asking for more responsibility at work and getting it. Something like that will come in today if you're able to see it and if you're able to open your eyes to it. Cool. Libra, you're so strong, and even if today is hard, your heart is going to be okay. You're really good at healing your heart. You're good at healing other people's hearts, and you're good at healing your own heart. We're going to pull an oracle card for the energies for your week. Agreement, number 24. So if you see a 24 or a 2 or a 4 or 6, because those are together, know that that's like a sacred number for you today and that there's some good energy around that. But in terms of agreement and strawberry, the energy for you this week is to accept, you know, what's happening, accept the reality of it, even if it's not easy, even if, you know, your heart hurts and you don't want to accept it. Because, babe, you've got the Tower, the Devil, and two of Swords here, my friends. So that's some heavy energy today. I'm not gonna lie, but I am gonna say that you are really powerful, Libra, and you're strong and you're smart. And so just when you're able to do the difficult thing of acceptance, there's some great energy for your day. It can get better. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. I'm Quarter Astrology Tarot, and this is your Monday love and money energies forecast. Let's take a look at your love life. Let's get another shuffle in, Scorpio. That's what feels right. Okay. So for your love life, Scorpio, we've got the High Priestess. It's a very you card because you're very much like in the ether or having access to the information in the ether. Got the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Lovers. Leave it there. For your love life, there is this sense of you're ready to re-engage. You're ready to be a, you know, lover or to have one, but to be engaged. I mean, it could be like engaged to be married, but I think it's more just interacting with romantic people or romantic situations. You know, you've spent a lot of time recently taking care of your heart, being introspective, learning from the past, sitting still not trying to get a new relationship for the sake of being in a relationship. And all that energy has really served you because it's brought in, like it's alchemized this time today where if you communicate yourself clearly, if you are aware of what you actually want in a love situation or romantic situation, and that could be just like hooking up with somebody. I mean, it could be a long-term relationship, but it doesn't have to. And when you communicate those things and you have a clear awareness of them and self-reflection, this is the energy for you, the Lovers. That's cute. Let's pull a card to clarify this Ace of Swords. Find out some more information. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Take the bottom one. The Magician. Okay. Scorpio. We're gonna incorporate this one too, the Nine of Swords. Scorpio, so as a witch or like a manifester, whatevs, however you want to refer to it, you are powerful, my friends, and you know that. And you know that when you put your mind to something, when you connect with your helping spirits or ancestors or whatever that might look like for you, you have a full awareness that you can get the things that you want. So I want you to be careful today with your love life. If you are trying to like alchemize someone, I mean, if you're doing loves, if you do spells, whatever that, you know, however that looks like to you, and you're doing a spell today, like a love spell, babes, be careful. I would only do a love spell on yourself, you know, to bring love in for yourself. I would not do one on another person or try to use other like tactics of, you know, I don't want to say manipulation, but might be a little bit of manipulative energy. You want to avoid that because it will lead you today to this Nine of Swords energy where in your feelings, where you are in your feelings and it doesn't feel great. So yeah, move through the world and create what you want, but just be mindful of energy that can feel manipulative for other people. Be truthful. For your money, we've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Hermit at the bottom. How'd you do that, Scorpio? Oh yeah, you're a magician. Okay. For your money today, there's transformation, a transformation energy to build something, to start something new, to learn something, to receive something, because that's what the Page of Pentacles does. The Page of Pentacles receives information and applies it to what they are building. If, you know, you're feeling, if the finances, your financial situation hasn't been the easiest, there's the energy for it today to change, for you to come out of the financial choppy waters. This Two of Pentacles is that transformation, is creating the finances that you want. And then finally with this Nine of Cups, that is both your finances and your love life. You know, we talked about your love life, like you not being too assertive. And if you can manage that, if you can manage to just stay in intellectual and emotional control of yourself, not necessarily the situation, but yourself, this is what you're building. You're building a great love life. You're building a great home life. Your wishes, the things that you want, come true. You get to somewhere calmer and you are safe and protected. That's all available for you today, Scorpio. Let's take a look at your money. I mean, we looked at your money. Let's take a look. Let's get an oracle card for your week, just the energies around your week. Clarity. The first card, the ace, and it's the carrot. So when you're seeing like number one or like ones repeating or something, Scorpio, know that that's like a sacred number for you this week, and that might be energy you want to go towards. But I mean, if you think about a carrot, because you had a lot of Hermit energy also today. I mean, it doesn't have to be for the whole week, but for today, you've got a lot of Hermit energy. So if you think about like the carrot and the way that the carrot grows underground and it has to be pulled out of the ground when it's ready, you're the same way with your money. So focus in on what you're learning and how you're growing, and that is going to be what leads you to this positive financial situation, positive love situation. That's your work this week, Scorpio. Just being clear of what you want and communicating yourself clearly about your goals and to other people, and communicating in a forthright way so everybody knows what's happening. Nobody is going to walk away feeling manipulated or like slighted by you or something like that. Sweet. Okay, let's move on. We're going to move on to Sagittarius in just a second. It's ginger tea. I love ginger tea in the morning. Okay, Sag. 61. Happy Monday, Sagittarius. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is a reading for the energies around your love life and your money for today, Monday, the 20th. We're going to look at love and then money, and then we'll pull a oracle card for your week, the energies around your week. So we've got the Chariot. This is for your love life. We've got the Ten of Cups. Sag, we have the Sun and the Hierophant. We have it there. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there could be a Leo or a Cancer involved. And yeah, there's change coming. Sag, you've been wanting change. You've been trying to alchemize change. Something different, whether that be a different relationship or changing your perspective on love and how you interact with like going after romance. Excuse me. But this Ten of Cups energy and this Sun energy today, that's like golden. And what this is saying is that you have learned and you have studied, and the difficulties that you have had in the past, you've grown from them. It's also possible there's like a religious leader of some sort. A religious leader doesn't have to be like a priest or something. A religious leader could be a tarot card reader, a meditation leader, something like that. It's possible that there's that energy of someone. That's what they do, this romantic relationship. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this Chariot. Sagittarius, you could also be, there's the energy for you today to reflect on the things that feel like your core, that feel real for you, that feel like your core values, the things that you know that you want out of a relationship and how you know that relationship should work in a healthy way. So for instance, if you know that you want somebody who texts you back right away after you text them, then it's really important that you communicate that and you bring that into whatever your romantic life is today. You could be, getting back on an app. You could be going to a dating event, or you're in a relationship. Either way, it's very important that you are reflective about what feels right to you, what feels like religion, because you know how religion can just feel like this thing that's like ingrained in us. That's what you need to figure out about your priorities around your love life. This Page of Pentacles energy is this energy around understanding and creation and asking questions and trying and starting anew over and over again if you have to. So let that energy come in, because today this wants to come in. Cute. Okay, let's look at your monies. Well, Sag, you have so much sun energy today. All, like, there's 3 sun cards associated between both these decks, and you have all of them. So something really, there's really special warm energy for you today. I love this. Okay, so we've got sunrise and the sun. In this dog deck, there are these like oracle cards that I just mixed in with the 78 tarot. And so sunrise and the sun, quite obviously, is a newness. If you had some difficulty, if you had been experiencing maybe financial loss, or just it's been hard to make ends meet, or things that you have been hoping for to work out in your finances had not, you just got to give it the final push, or like that extra push, you know? Just put yourself into it. As the song says, put your back into it. And when you do that with your money, this is what happens. You create connections that are going to bring you to financial abundance, financial happiness, financial wholeness. I mean, Sag, look at this. Look at all of that bright energy today. So all you have to do really is embrace bright light, happiness, ease, love, all the best parts of you. That's your mission for today. Embrace the best parts of you and be clear about the best parts of you. And your love and money is going to be gravy. Okay, let's pull an oracle card for the energies around your week. For your week, I should say. Passion. And it's number 7. 7 is a sacred number. It's the beetroot. I love beets because beets are both earthy and sweet. They can make sugar, or they can make like a, you know, something filling for you. Also, I apologize. I don't know if y'all can hear the siren in the background. I live in, oh, it's coming. I live in Brooklyn, New York. And though like my background here seems very lush and green, which it is, there is a lot of like the concrete jungle is outside my window. Anyway, so when you see the number 7 this week, know that that's like a sacred number for you, that's gonna bring you good luck. If you have an opportunity to eat beets or make beets or have something to do with that, I would engage with that. But really just be grounded in your passion, be both earthy and sweet in an emotional way this week. And your money and your finances have the potential to work out positively. There's great energy today, Sag. Okay, we're gonna move on to Capricorn. Happy Monday, Capricorn. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your Monday love and energies predictions. First, we're going to look at the energy around your love life today, then we're going to look at the energy around your monies. Let's get started. For your love life, we've got the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and we'll pull a few more. And we got 3 more, actually. The 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so in your love life, you're working, there's the energy today for it to stabilize, for the things you want to start moving towards you. However, there's also this energy for too many things happening. It's possible, be careful if people love bombing you today, Capricorn. And Cap, I know that's not something that you're typically as a sign like sort of vulnerable to, but just be aware because you do have the 7 of Swords. And that 7 of Swords can indicate betrayal. It can also indicate getting the things you deserve, and the people who have taken things from you or just, you know, have more than they should have, rightfully so, like based on, you know, they've done things to gain extra whatever unethically. You know, it could be the Seven of Swords, could be you being protected from that. But I really think right now in your love life, you, Capricorn, you want things to be different, but it's hard to change. You know, we can get really stuck in our habits. We can get really stuck in the things that feel safe and familiar. It's possible that you are today, maybe from the weekend, you're considering a change in your relationship or how you interact with people romantically, but you don't know what you want quite yet. It's very possible. Or you do know what you want, but it's just so many things. There's so many options. And the thing with the Seven of Cups is that, you know, we have to be mindful of the choices that we make and the things that we bring into our life, because there's a possibility for difficulty, for tension, for like betrayal energy. But there's a lot of energy today for you to go towards this, the Ten of Pentacles, which is material safety, happiness, achievement. With your love life, though, if things have been difficult, know that today the energy is for that to start to shift. Cute. Okay, Cap, let's look at your money. We've got the Tower. Don't worry about that. Towers can be really good things. Got the Two of Wands, so it looks like there's some sort of choice with money today that you have. And keep in mind, a tower doesn't have to be like the whole world falls down. A tower could be like an unexpected money that comes in or that you need to put out, you know, but that money doesn't have to be like $1,000. It can be a bill for $10 or something. Okay, we've got the Tower, the Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, and Temperance. Let's do some clarification for the Tower before we talk about these cards. We've got the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Moon. So as things change today, as there is something in your financial world that comes in or leaves that was unexpected, remember that you have a lot of power to direct the situation into a positive way or a positive place that will benefit you. And if you're like a person that does manifestation or like, you know, meditation or believes in manifestation, or does like energy work, spells, whatever that might look like for you, you know, a prayer to me is a spell. If you're a person that does that, I recommend it. You know, lean into whatever your spiritual beliefs are as you're coping with this Tower energy, because you are protected. Your heart is protected, your spirit is protected, your love is protected, your creativity is protected. But it you know, there's this potential for whatever change that happens today for it to leave you unsure of what to do next, or even maybe like a little salty about the situation. And that might be fair, that might make sense, but it's not going to bring you a whole lot of happiness or peace. What's going to bring you happiness and peace is your ability to make the things happen that you want to happen. Capricorn, you're really great at alchemizing and directing how energy associated with the earth or like building creation, you're really great at directing how that moves and changes. Use those skills that you have. Lean into that. Okay, let's pull, Capricorn, a oracle card for the energies around your week. Vitality, 32. So if you see a 3, if you see a 2, if you see a 5, because that's them combined, this week, know that that's like a sacred number for you and something that is meaningful. The Fig. So as this Tower energy happens, as you feel like you need to get to calmer waters, remember how much life you have within yourself. Remember that your personal life force is so powerful that this situation that's happening can be positively influenced by your life force, by you trying, by you, either holding your tongue or watching your tongue or communicating yourself. But staying grounded and aligned with your own life force and your own life energy is really going to help to change the situation this week. I know that the Tower and the Six of Swords might make you feel a little anxious or nervous, Cap, but you got this. Like, don't even worry, because you have what you need inside of you. So I'm not going to say that today's, the cards are saying that today is going to be the easiest day. I'm not going to lie to you about that. But I am going to remind you that you already got what you need inside of you. So you just have to apply that to what's happening. Cool. Okay, we're going to move on to Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, happy Monday. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your Monday love and money energies predictions. So let's take a look at your love life. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the World. The King of Wands. The Empress. We're going to take 2 more. King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, I think we talked about this yesterday or a couple of days ago, about something ending and you kind of being maybe feeling harsh with your emotions, or the way you're communicating around that could be feeling harsh towards yourself or towards the other person or persons. I really encourage you, as the situation shifts, you might be leaving a situation, or you might just be changing your perspective of what you want in romance. Be aware of everything that the world is. A lot of people say it's like cycles ending and stuff, and that can be it. But I do think it also indicates help from the earth. The earth, in my opinion, has its own spirit, a very powerful, strong spirit. And connecting to that is going to help your heart today. And remembering your power, your emotional power, your spiritual power, your power of alchemy, and your grounding. Be careful not to be like too stubborn or too just like forceful. But there's this energy for stability. Like, we start the cards for your love reading at the Eight of Cups, which is walking away, but walking away in a way where things are still amicable, things are still like easy or friendly. And it ends at the Four of Wands, and Four of Wands is stability, baby. That's like having the things you want. Sometimes it is like a marriage and a family. It can be that, but I really view it as being grounded and stable in your love life, and your heart, functioning from this place where you're not just seeking, and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna let it come to me. Whatever relationship, whatever stuff you're doing to be in a relationship, just let it come to you. You've got the Empress here too, and this Empress is that energy of having it all down, knowing everything. The Empress, she gives me a lot of like supermom energy. When I say she, it could be any gender. It doesn't have to necessarily be male or female. But this Empress energy tells us that within your love life, Aquarius, that you know what you want. You just have to apply it. You have to apply this to whatever is happening right now, and it's going to bring you that stability. Could even bring you, like I said, could bring you marriage. You also want to pay attention. The world can be a social media card because the internet, you know, the World Wide Web. And so maybe that might be a place where you meet somebody. That could be a place where you start a profile. Maybe you get back on a dating profile or something. Cute. Let's look at your money. Okay, Aquarius, you've got My World. And I'll say that within this deck, there are these oracle cards that I just mixed into the deck that came with them. And one of them is My World, and you just got the world in your love reading. So interacting with the world, interacting with the internet, that might be a good thing for you, for your love life and your money. Okay, Aquarius, you're going hard on your magic today, right? Because you have both the King of Wands in your love life, and you have the King of Wands in your money. Along with that, you've got, so My World, the Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Moonlight, which is another oracle card, and the Page of Swords. With your money today, you have to focus on it. You have to know what's happening, Aquarius, and you have to be protective of your money, and maybe make a budget this week. Do something so that you can kind of avoid. So this King of Wands energy is really great when we need to do difficult things, when we need energy or help doing difficult things. That help for you, I think today means making a budget, because there's something either coming up, some financial thing that you're going to need that money for, or it's possible you just, this weekend, you just spent, you're very generous with your money and you spent a lot. That's spending a lot, the Page of Swords. So the cards are asking you, just know what's happening. Just be aware. I mean, you don't even have to do that much work. You do have to do some work, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles is. But in order to keep your money protected, you don't even have to do that much, because you got the King of Wands. The King of Wands energy will take over. You just have to engage with budgeting. Okay, Aquarius, let's pull an oracle card for the energies around your week. We'll get a sacred number for you this week. 14, which is divination. Didn't I just say you're going hard with your magic this week? So if you see repeating ones or fours, or the number 14, or the number 5, because that's 4 and 1 together, know that that's like a sacred number. There's divine energy, maybe even luck around that. And so along with divination, the plant is chives. And remember that chives, so chives, like the top of it kind of looks like grass. And this means that a chive is something special, right? It's delicious. It has aromatics, but the chive does not show off all of that, because the chive has, like, you know, a bulb growing in it. And this is what you need to do with your money this week. You need to not show it off. Budget, but also, like I said, protect it. And you don't need to, there's a saying like, the more you have, the less you show. I think that's going to be really helpful for you this week. And trust your intuition. If you like read tarot cards yourself, trust that, or, you know, wait, the energies you get from that. Yeah, I'm going to say trust tarot card readings because I'm a tarot card reader, but also use discernment, because just because somebody says something, or just because a tarot card comes up, doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen, or that it has to happen that way. Because the great thing, one of the great things about this material life and world is that we have some choice. Not always with everything, but we do have some choice as to how we interact with the world. Okay, so we're going to move on to Pisces. All right, happy Monday, Pisces. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your daily love and energies predictions. So we're going to take a look at the energies around your love life, and then we're going to look at the energies around your money, and then pull an oracle card to get a sacred number for you this week. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, We've got the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Pisces, you're so psychic today. All of these signs, there's a couple of these signs that are just like on it with how you're channeling your energies. All right, so we've got 2 Knights, 2 Pages, and a Hanged Man. Let's talk about the Hanged Man for a second. The Hanged Man is you, because it's number 12, and you're number 12 in the zodiac. But the Hanged Man energy is a whole lot like being a caterpillar in a cocoon, and you're coming like inside of yourself, being reflective, and maybe even coming apart a little bit, which isn't always the easiest. But you're using that energy, and you're becoming new, you're changing the situation, you're understanding things differently. And then when you leave this purge is when you're able to apply all of that to the world. With your Knight of Pentacles and your Knight of Wands, I think it's really important, Pisces, along with these pages, that you, as you start new things, be protective of yourself. Don't fall for love bombing. If somebody seems too good to be true, then they probably are. If you meet someone and within a few days you're like, I'm in love, I encourage you to just reevaluate that, because sometimes people only show you a part of themselves at the beginning, and then this applies to friendships, to romantic relationships, to jobs, to bosses, to whatever. But people will sometimes present a version of themselves, and it takes a little while to know who they actually are, or to have a real understanding of the situation. So Pisces, if somebody comes into your romantic life today and they're like wanting to hand you all the things and wanting to move fast and know everything about you and tell you everything about themselves, I would just slow down. I would be cautious. I would reflect on the energies and lessons of previous relationships that you've learned. Pisces, you're a really, really smart sign. People don't always give you credit for that. People are like, oh, Pisces, they're flighty because they're so psychic. No, you're freaking brilliant. And you know that because you have all this wisdom, because you're number 12 in the zodiac. So apply it. I know that today you want to start with your heart, and you want your heart to find all the relationships, all the great relationships, and find happiness. And I want your heart to find happiness, but I also want your heart to be safe. And I want your heart to, and when I say safe, I mean emotionally safe as well as physically safe and spiritually safe. But here I would be more thoughtful about your emotions, Pisces. Okay, let's look at your money. We've got Justice, the King of Pentacles. Pisces, if you're signing any contracts today or starting like a new job, I want you to read between the lines. The 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. There's a lot of energy for you today to be in charge of something, to get some like financial or material world like power to move up the ladder in some way. And I encourage you, there's blessings if you are imagining, like ideating, creating, thinking about the next step, the next thing that you want. There's blessings for you if you focus on your goals, if you find a balance and make realistic goals, because that's what Justice is, that realism. However, this whole process of like bossing up with your money, it might mean that you're gonna have to change or let go of something. Could be like changing your work location. Maybe you have to relocate or move for the job. It could be, maybe you're somebody's boss and you have to let somebody go. All of that kind of stuff. But there's this possibility that something will need to change drastically. But the thing is, you have control over that in this situation. And by making that change, you've got the 7 of Wands. And a lot of people see the 7 of Wands as this card of like self-defense. but I see it as this card of like strategy, of standing on that mountain and all of these like different things coming at you and being able to, you know, you don't even have to fight them off. You're just like block, 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 block. So with your money, if somebody is, you know, causing you some difficulties, causing you to feel pain or stress, anxiety, just like block, block, block. Because remember, you don't have to return somebody's energy the way they interact with you. Just because somebody comes and interacts with you in a specific way doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. Because when you are doing that, when people emotionally activate you, you're, you know, in this way letting them have power over your emotions and your reactions, and that's not what you need to do. Oh. All right, Pisces, we're pulling an oracle card for the energies around your week and sacred numbers for you this week. We've got 31 for luck. Pisces, you're always lucky, but especially this week. So if you see repeating 3s, repeating 1s, if you see the number 31, if you see 4, because 3 plus 1 is 4, know that that's your sacred number. Know that whatever is happening in that situation, there is some magic there for you. And like, okay, so what does a lime do? A lime isn't sour like a lemon. A lime brightens things up. Lime juice like makes things taste better, makes things brighter and more palatable. And that's what you want to do with your energy this week. That's how your luck comes in. And I'm not saying be more palatable to other people, but be palatable to yourself. Accept yourself as you are. Accept situations as they are. Accept your power and your capacity to make something new. And that's going to be lucky for you. Cute. Okay, Pisces, we are done with readings for the day. Thank you to all the folks that have watched, all the folks that if you interact, if you like, comment, share, thank you for that. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot. And just as a reminder, I normally post individual videos for each sign every day, but I've got a whole lot of responsibility in my life right now. And so I was working before I started this live, and I'm going to start working after this. So my life is very busy, but this is what we're going to be doing for, at least until the end of June. We're going to be doing lives and things like that. So thank you for watching. And to the one person that is still here watching, thank you for showing up, and I wish you the best day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And we'll have timestamps in the description in a minute.